Well, first of all, I want to thank all of the panelists and David, you as moderator, for bringing this discussion here and for having this discussion. I hear three different scales. The scale of linear parks and connectivity, of infrastructure, of how people move around. The scale of 500 plus places that might not have existed but for incentive zoning, and how that relates to a five-borough philosophy that doesn't necessarily equate to what was here before, as Michael was saying, and I think without oversimplifying how people use space. You know, how the plazas that have been created by DOT are animated by community groups, are used by people in neighborhoods that are very different from corporate lunches off of an office tower. The question I have coming out of that idea of starting with people and looking at the public-private partnerships and the connectivity of systems that move people and give places to people is what I thought the topic was going to be. I guess I was misinformed, is who owns publicly owned bicycles. I think the best bargain in town for a few more days is City Bike. It is a system of public-private partnership. Our system here in New York is the only one in this country that doesn't have any municipal financing on paper. There are 25 or 26 others that I know about that do. Yet the city, and through DOT and otherwise, has resources invested in City Bike, which is the land and the opportunity loss for parking, if nothing else, and the network of connected bike lanes that supports it. So, you know, on the eve of hearing about another sponsorship, and on the eve of the administration declaring victory and saying we don't need any public funds, thank you very much, where is City Bike going to be extended? It's not a question just for, you know, DOT, but, you know, I went ahead as a good investment and bought a second tag on the theory that their value was going to go up a lot in a week or two. What do we know about privately owned public public bicycles?
Well, you know, I think the point's well taken. Every mode of transit is subsidized, except for the bicycles. And one wonders in a multimodal world why that would be the case. And I think it's, you know, I think it has to do with people not taking bicycling seriously as a mode of transit. And I think Rick's point's well taken. 26 other places are doing it. We probably should too. I don't know how you guys feel, but. Emily, you don't have to speak for DOT. You can speak for yourself.
Yeah, no, unfortunately I can't speak for DOT on that topic, but point taken.